Hello, this is David Mays from Master Mix Academy, and welcome back. And hopefully, you've completed assignment one and lesson one, and with creating a drum pattern. So we're going to take that drum pattern, and we're going to add a sample, edit the drum pattern to the sample, and arrange the drum pattern to the sample. Okay. So we're going to do all of that in lesson two and assignment two. So for your next assignment, you're going to just follow exactly what I'm doing with adding a sample, editing the drum pattern, and arranging the drum pattern. Okay? So, first thing we want to do is we want to open assignment project one by hitting studio. Let's close these other windows out. There it is. This is the last one that I worked on with you guys. Next thing we want to do is we want to turn on our loop and make sure that it's at 8 bars. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's this purple bar right here that we can move back and forth. But we want it at 8 bars, okay? Now, we want to add a sample. So you can add a sample either from your folder that I sent you in the e-packet. You could open up the folder and drag and drop whatever track that you like in there directly into the project. You don't have to download anything like that. Or you could go here. They have some really cool samples in the Soundtrap folder. So you go to this music icon, and here are all of your different samples. So you can kind of like type in the type of or the style of music you want. So I'm going to put hip hop, and then I'm going to click on the bass because I want to put a bass sample in there, bass line sample. So you can listen to each one. Okay? So I'm going to take this. Now, all you have to do is left click, drag and drop it right at the beginning of the first bar. There it is. Your sample is in there. You could do the same thing with the samples that I sent you in the folder. You just open up the folder and drag the sample that you like directly into the project. Now, I had the BPMs listed on the side of the sample. So you got to make sure that the BPMs are at 90. 90. We're sticking with 90. Very important. Because if not, your sample is not going to match up with your drum pattern, and then you got to worry about time stretching it and all that stuff. You don't want to go through all that. All right? So now let's play it. Sounds pretty good, yeah. Uh-huh. There it is. I like that. Okay. So now we've added our sample. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to click on each one of these in the second bar, and we're going to edit our drum pattern. So all you got to do is right up under the edit, the little edit logo, you just click on it, double click on it, it's going to pop up. Now we can go in here and change this. So I just changed that and go right up under the edit. Now we're going to change the snare. Go right up under the edit, put the cursor there. Now we're going to kind of take some of the hi-hats out. Do however you want to do it. I'm just going to take these out. Right up under the edit. Click right under there. Now you're on the open. Let's go here. There you go. Okay, so now we just edit the drum pattern on the second bar. Now we're going to left click on the loop section here in purple, and we're going to drag it over to the third bar. Now we're going to do the same thing with the third bar. Oh, that jumped over. With the third bar. So I'm going to go right under the kick, right under the edit, in the kick section. Now I'm in kick. Now I can change that. So I'm going to keep that on 1, and I'm going to add a little variation to it. Okay. I'm clicking right under the edit. You don't want to click right on edit because this will happen. You don't have to do that. You just click right on here. Now we're in snare. We're on the third bar. We're on our snare. Okay. Now we're going to go here. Hi-hats. Close hi-hats. Take a few of those out. We're going to go to our open. Now we're not open. Okay. That's our third bar. So we did our second bar. We left the first bar the same. You can edit the first bar, but we're going to save that for arrangement. So leave the first bar the way it is. And then we got second and third. So we added our drum pattern in the second bar and the third bar. So we added the drum pattern in the second bar, third bar. Now we're going to edit in the fourth bar by left clicking right on the loop icon, the purple, and moving that right on over. Let's jump into this fourth bar. Now we want that kick. Going to edit that kick. We're going to put that right at 4/4 time signature. So that's just 4 on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we're going to use this fourth bar, editing this fourth bar, into where you're going to use it as a build-up. And what a build-up is, it just gives you a variation of your track so you can transition from your intro into your verse. All right? So all the build-up is, simple term for it is, it's going to build up the energy in your track so people can anticipate what you're actually won't be able to anticipate what you're actually doing, but it's going to give it more energy. Okay? And you'll see what I'm talking about once I do it. So we're going to keep that kick drum at 4 on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we did that in the fourth bar. Fourth bar is very important because you're going to have 4 bars in your intro. We're building a song. Keep that in mind. We're building a remix. So you're going to have that fourth bar. That's going to be your transition or your build-up. So we want the kick to be at 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, snare is extremely important here. So we're going to go here, and we're just going to put a couple of snares in a row to build it up, and then we'll hit that. So let's see what happens. See how that? Okay? And we're going to leave our closed hi-hat and our open hi-hat just the way it is. You can edit it if you want to, but I'm going to leave mine just like this. Now, we've added our sample. We've done a 4-bar drum edit arrangement here. Drum edit pattern. Now we're going to do an arrangement. We're going to arrange the first 4 bars of our song. Now, when you're doing an arrangement, it's real simple. Arrangement is just arranging your song into your intro, your verse, your chorus, your bridge, and your outro. So we're just going to focus on the actual intro, which is the first 4 bars. Your intro needs to be really good because it's going to be the build-up for your song. And you're going to go straight from your intro into your verse. So we're going to go here. You're going to take the kick out. You just highlight it. Take the kick out here. Take the snare out here. I think we're going to take this snare out too. And you can move stuff around too. So you want to move that over there, move that. But leave that 4th bar the way it is. You want to keep that the way it is. Let's take these hi-hats out. And let's see. I'm going to go ahead and leave that in there. Leave that in there. I'm just going to take out the close hi-hat here so to build it up a little bit. And let's see what we got. Let's come out of this. Always make sure you come out of this so you can go back to your 8-bar range. 8 bars looped. So you go in here. This is our intro. Now, I don't really like this kick drum right here, so see this right here sounded a little confusing. It's a little bit too much. So let's take that out. And also I'm going to take this snare out. And let's see what we got. And I'm going to go in here, go back and edit this part right here, this open hi-hat. Change it up a little bit. So let's see what we got. I'm going to take this out completely. Now let's see what we got. Just do the sample on the first 2 bars. There we go. Now here comes our build up. And boom. There it is. Let's listen to it again. So this is part of your arrangement. We just arranged the first 4 bars right here. Okay? And boom. There you go. Boom. There you go. Gave us a nice build up. There you go. And that's the end of your second assignment. So I need you guys to do this assignment within 2 days or 48 hours, and then I'll go in and check it. If you have any questions, please give me a call at 773-501-6797, or you can shoot me a message on Soundtrap and I'll get right back to you. Alrighty, so look out for lesson number 3, which will be adding some instruments and also working on building a verse. So adding an instrument and building a verse. So an 8 or 16 bar verse. Alrighty, so thank you very much, and I will see you guys in 2 days. Some people will get through the videos a lot quicker. That's fine if you want to do it all in 1 day or all in a week or however you want to do it. Just make sure the assignment is done within 2 days for me to check it. Alrighty, so thank you very much, and you have a great day.